Salmon.
It's Thursday, motherfuckers.
Oh, does that mean we're up?
Are we up?
Yeah.
I'm up. Yeah.
Hello. We are here. What can we mix in with this today? Ooh. Oh. Ooh. No, that's not it.
Little rain sticks.
What is this? Oh, it's someone just some talking. Ooh.
Oh.
We haven't gotten this far.
This is the breakdown right here.
We swung it right up. Okay.
Another key change.
What happened last time?
I don't know. Can't hear.
I don't want to talk about it.
We're gonna break it down for you right here, Chris. Bring it home.
This baseline is so fucking big.
Put some crumble in it.
Building it back up.
Oh, wow. Ooh. This is a classic at this point. Here we go. Little Phil. Alright, we're having a lot of fun with the soundboard today. But oh, this is what I meant to click.
That was
Damn it, though. I love every second of this.
Alright.
Good thing you guys rushed me through my masturbation so we could do this. 5 minutes of this.
You're welcome.
I wasn't jerking off, by the way.
We'll see.
But I was in the shower. I was for real in the shower.
Jerking off.
Well, had I not got a phone call, I wouldn't have rushed, but...
Why do I have the name Mitchell Apogo?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Was that the shopkeeper?
I don't think so. What was it pick?
That's the name I have written down.
I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll see who that
you're
is
the dude.
later. Tune in at the end of the session.
Do you have that name written down?
Mitchell Apogo.
Add a body.
Body's Guy Coleman, I do have written down.
I love that fucking name, man.
Better spell his name correct.
It's gonna be my first kid's name. Boy or girl. Adabody Sky Coleman Brolton.
It's such a strange name that it's like, is that a boy or a girl? It's a name, man. I don't know. Adabody Sky Coleman. What do you call him? Addies? You could do that.
No, you call him Adabody Sky Coleman.
Anytime anyone tries to ever shorten your kid's name, you stop and like,
You reject it immediately.
Guys, I have an announcement.
Ooh, an announcement.
Danny will be left out, but that link I just sent, it looks like if Blake got really into anime, Blake Genesys got really into anime at about age 14.
Oh my god, dude. It totally does.
Totally.
Holy shit. I can't, dude. That's Blake's fucking
Dude,
uglier, fatter brother,
yourself
man.
considered vegetarian. Oh.
Leave him alone.
He's already told me to roast him.
That's true. That's true.
He's got the same like smile, like the
Yeah.
same like face.
The same face.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
Chubbier.
Just chubby.
Anyways,
Way to nail the description of that picture. Like, that was a great caption for that.
Any other announcements?
Nope.
We got Borderlands 2 and Borderlands pre-sequel downloading right now.
Woo! That's a good announcement. I'm a fan. So last time,
Got it for $9, both of them.
that's a opportunity buy, right there.
There is.
Last time, I don't remember how it started, but we ended up with wagons, dragons, and big red flagons. And
Yeah, we did.
no one asked about the big red flagons, which I was actually
We're
surprised.
not interested in.
It was a,
We got stuck on wagons. Pretty
it
hard.
was a voluptuously clad
I
woman.
think we're skipping over the dragons part, which is arguably the most.
Well,
Do they have? Can we buy a dragon?
you guys didn't look out back, okay?
We didn't inquire about buying a dragon.
My whole
we fucked up.
Literally
backstory,
didn't go past the first word.
my whole backstory is about big red flagons, so I don't.
Missed opportunity.
I don't need that in my
This
life.
shop. He's got like a real coach, full fledged.
We probably would have tried to have stolen a dragon.
Must be who Michelle Pogo was.
It's great, dragon.
It
This
is.
is Mitchell, our dragon.
Sir, please don't shorten his name.
Lapogo.
Michelle Pogo. And gets bought a wagon and another horse. Out of body Sky Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
Actual
Hey.
horse,
Precious.
singular first horse.
Yeah, now we have a mule and a
A horse and a mule.
We're really gonna be leaning to the one side or the other.
Well,
Not if you give Out of body Sky Coleman some of that lean to balance out the lean.
Yeah, just a drugged out horse.
And Piston. So then you guys returned to. I named the inn
Castus would know the name.
Griffiths, I think, is it? I have Griffiths written down. Not labeled because I'm bad at this. Inn. Even do an M. And Capone was regaling the common room in stories of bad ideas and trying to charm, I think, and ended up rolling a Disney despair. A despair. And we left off as everyone was kind of going to bed, I think. So we can. Who would have? You guys got 3 rooms. Assume Belle's by herself. I believe that
time
was
being.
discussed. Oh yeah, Enzo's still in the group. Oh shit, Enzo bought a room. I gotta remember that Enzo. You guys gotta ask about Enzo, so I just forget he's there. I will.
Okay.
He's sleeping in the common room. He's on a bench. He didn't go for the private room. He just got the pay to sleep with the roof. So we'll pick up in the morning. Who's staying in Castus's room?
Kanan.
Yeah, me and Castus are rooming, bunking.
All right, so Castus, during the night, kind of have some really vivid dreams. About like the monsters and different spirits, the kobolds back. Basically trapping spirits and stuff like that into your sword. And having different nightmares and a really visceral
User in your
feelings.
channel timed out.
Oh.
That's
Chris died. Just vivid dreams and the feeling the spirits go in and enter, and then you having memories of releasing them, fighters, and then after you going through all these different spirits, you end up back to the hounds you guys fought on the road, and you keep like having this dream where you're trying to release the spirit from the sword, but it's not working. And you keep going back in, and it, like you try and release it, and it kicks you out of the chamber, and you keep going back in through the white foggy clouds, and go back in, and it won't let you release it, and kind of like sit up awake, like frustration after getting kicked out again from the white room, and Ken, are you a heavy sleeper?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Holy shit. Butt up, face down, drooling, everything.
Okay, so Ken is just like completely out on the bed next to you, and you wake up and
Snorer?
User entered your channel.
Sorry, my shit went out.
Like on and off.
like every now and then just like that.
Yeah,
Sleep apnea.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like you choke out for a second, and then he's fine.
Gonna have to invest in a CPAP.
And as you sit up and kind of take in the small little private room with the two, they're basically little glorified cots on either side with maybe 5 or 6, not even that, like 3.5 feet between them, skinny wall, and there's a window on the end and a door on the other. Start to hear a rustling.
I sit up real quick. What do I see? What do I see?
You sit up and make a perception check. You see that? You're looking around, and like through the sounds of like the choking snores, you can't really make out what you heard.
Is the door closed?
Door's closed, yeah. You just
God.
And then I just flip over.
he just rolls over it. It's fine.
What time of? Is it like middle of the night
It's
or like
early.
morning?
It's early morning. Like you look out through the window, and the sky is just starting to turn like a orangish red. Dawn's beginning to break, and there's like as you kind of like taking in the scene, you hear the sound of like bags being like slid across the floor from like under your bed. Just like rustling.
I would shoot up real quick and how big is this room that we're in? It's like a dorm room, or is it like a?
Yeah, it's like a dorm room kind of, but skinnier. The beds aren't as wide. They're like cots.
Okay.
And then they have a few feet between them, and then maybe like 4 feet at the end towards the door. And they're pushed up on the head of the
I
wall.
guess I'll look under the cot.
Alright, so you stand up. Yeah, I'm not. Would you wake up for this, or just no, just more?
Depending on how loud he is.
He's like shooting up, and
I kind of like peek, but it's like when you like wake up and you don't really remember that you woke up. So I'll like look at him, but then I'll just go back to sleep, kind of thing.
Okay, so you see Kenneth just peek at you for a second, then roll back over. And as you're kind of like starting to bend down, you hear this rustling and this like rustling of materials, fabrics. As you kind of look down, the It's kind of like a bag is just moving around. Like you see the bottom end of a bag and it's like moving around and it seems like there's definitely something inside. And it's just like...
Hey! There's something in here, Cannon. It's in my backpack.
I shoot up. What is it?
I don't know, I grab the backpack.
So as you grab it, it starts to...
I grab the backpack.
You dive off the bed and grab it.
And I'll tackle it to the ground. And kind of like I'll press it against me in the
It's like half under the bed still, so.
Oh, I'll go halfway under the bed then.
Okay, so Cannon dives off of his bed under your bed. Alright, Cannon,
you just hear me struggling.
Make a quick little athletics check for me.
Perf.
I'm gonna give you a setback for just waking up.
Okay, good. I haven't stretched.
Oh gosh.
Not this again.
Despair to start the session. So as you dive down, your face kind of hits the side like the wooden side of his bed before you end up going under. So like you hear this like loud like
Just headbutts the side of the cot.
And it goes under, and then you start to hear this like woo, woo. And you kind of grab on, and it's like this almost strange. It's almost cold to your touch and furry at the same time, and you're not exactly sure. You can't really see because you're under the bed and it's halfway inside. You just kind of grab an arm, but it feels like a smallish dog, not like Chihuahua size, but like maybe the size of like a pit bull.
Okay.
You start wrestling it, and I guess
backpack.
Pretty big dog. But
I mean it's not like a big
Not
dog.
as dense as a pit bull.
Yeah. I understand.
Like pit bulls, like size-wise, aren't that big.
I mean, they don't have a very big body, but they're not.
Right, that's what I'm talking.
They're
That's
fucking
small.
dense.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
is the
a-
size of them.
Like a terrier or something.
Castus, when did you get a dog?
What?
you kind
You
of
still hear me? You just hear me struggling.
yeah, it's like. And as you kind of, are you trying to take it out of the bag or?
I'm just trying to not like necessarily contain it in the bag, but like trying to flip it so the head is out of the bag, but its body is still in.
All right, so as
You know what I
kind
mean?
of-
Yeah.
Yeah, as you're kind of messing with it, you're noticing that this dog isn't quite normal, giving like it's cold to the touch. Almost tap onto at this point. You probably would have noticed that there's you're sensing something going on. And Ken, you're looking at it. And you probably would have heard the headbutt to the side of the bed frame through the wall. They're like, dog! And then muffled Castus, you.
Kevin, let it out. What is?
As you're kind of, you're kind of.
I've
like,
almost got it.
you're kind of maneuvering him around, and it's almost like this ethereal blue. It's not quite fully there.
Okay.
It's like a spirit, but it's a dog.
White Walker.
And you look it out, and it looks like it looks similar to the gorehounds from the forest on your way there, but a puppy.
This?
And it's currently halfway, like its ass is in the bag, and like its upper arms and like head are poking out of it.
Okay, I'm gonna finally drag it from under the bed.
Is it looking for its mother's skull?
It's not a fucking
Does he
T-bone.
want revenge?
I go to pick him up.
And
It's my only animal call anyway.
And it's just kind of like woof, woof. It kind of like, it's very friendly. It's a puppy and it's kind of playful, but also it's kind of bitey because it doesn't know not to bite hard yet. Kind of nippy, but you can kind of like see through it a little bit. And it has this like ethereal.
This is going to draw attention.
And it kind of fades in and out of more material. So
yeah,
at some points it's like almost like a bluish white, like silver dog, but then it'll kind of fade to see through and things like that. And Cap One from the next room, you sense a spirit.
Is
Nimbus? What time is it?
Early morning. You might be out.
Yeah, I'm probably still passed out from getting pretty hammered the night before.
Okay.
When I say the name Nimbus, does it perk up at all?
Make a survival check. Is that what we've been using for?
Yes.
It looks at you and then kind of just keeps like, it's a puppy
running around the room. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Finally, okay. I don't know why you're this tiny and how you've gotten out of the sword. Would you like some jerky? And I pull some jerky out and
it kind of like goes over and sniffs it and then just kind of continues on. Not really interested.
Probably fucking gorehound jerky.
might be.
Also a dead animal.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to eat to live. It's not alive.
Okay.
Again,
right.
There's a spirit dog in this room.
It's the best.
He doesn't care.
Kind of. I think.
You also have like a little lump growing on your forehead.
Let me check my thing. Do I have? Oh, I know. I have my necklace with my light. I would like to try to put it on him as a collar.
And when he's kind of like the fully material silvery blue, it kind of sits on him, but then like whenever he kind of goes to run around, it kind of like flickers a bit and it just falls to the ground as he kind of jumps.
Okay. Well, no collars for you then.
He's like tearing up another bag right now too.
Oh no. Sit. Sit.
Nicely, Castus.
Sit.
Make it survive.
It's
I'll give you it doesn't sit, but it looks around at you and it stops.
Good boy. Do you like pets? And I pet him.
And when you're kind of like, you start petting him at first, your hand goes through a little bit, but then he kind of like, you sense that he kind of materializes a bit and lets you give him scratchies.
Oh, he likes scratchies. Well,
You have a spirit dog.
Yes, I do.
Spirit puppy. Gorehound.
Can we keep him?
Of course we can keep him, Cannon.
Woo! Yeah, woo! A little puppy howl back.
Best birthday ever.
Your birthday, Cannon.
Yep.
Well then, we must celebrate.
What day is your birthday on? What day is today?
You know, it's the 3rd of Afera.
That's why that word's written down.
I think you're right. We're very close to right.
No, I have a pharaoh written down. I was like, why do I have a pharaoh?
Because we were at the
down?
end of drilling and we got the next month, and then we're definitely in the next month.
I thought it was called
Definitely the
something
third.
else.
It's a pharaoh. No, that's written down and it seems right.
Well, the month after a fair, I believe, is Toyotathon. If I'm not mistaken.
That's
Is it?
Yeah, that's what.
I thought that was in place.
I changed my
Uh-oh.
age now. I'm a year
Maybe.
older.
That's true. You do now have to
There you
change
go.
your age.
How long has this
It's only been like
quest been
4
going?
weeks.
It's only been a few weeks.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
Yeah.
not long.
It's like session 18 too. It's been like so long. We've been moving really slow, and that's my bad. Yeah, so I mean, there's a ghost dog.
Yes.
Everyone else can wake up as they see fit.
Well, this is Nimbus, little Nimbus.
Little Nimbus.
He likes scratches.
like stuff my face into his face.
I don't know if people are going to respond well to this, and my backpack is mostly empty right now. Yes, it is. I would like to. I don't
What's
know,
the brawn of it?
2 or 3.
If you have that much encumbrance open inside of it, I'll let you put him in there.
Yeah, 3. Okay, I do.
There
And-
you go. So that's, I
He
guess,
just-
a
he
house
just
for
pokes
now.
his snout out
If
over
the
my
brawn
shoulder.
is equal to the openness, you can shove it inside of it.
Okay.
So I guess if you have a brawn 1 character, they can fit in most anything. Like a pouch on your hip can increase your encumbrance by 1. So get in there, man.
I think there are rules for that, but I have like 6 open encumbrance, so.
That's
All right,
Fine.
Cassis. Well, you take care of him. I'll be back. I'm gonna go check up on the horses.
Okay.
yeah. There's 2 now.
Should we wake the others?
Up to you. See ya. And I'm gone.
It's classic canon. Alright, so you walk out and go down towards the stables. You let anyone else wake up before. Bell. I don't know. Alright, we'll just go to the stables.
I don't know either.
Um,
I'm asleep.
That's what I'm saying. You can. I don't.
It's like early.
like-
It's like 4
Okay.
a.m. or something.
You head down to the stables and you find Piston and out-of-body Sky Coleman in adjacent stalls with like hay laying down in the hay.
In our new wagon.
Wagon's out there, yeah. It's not in a stall with him. It's not in its own stall laying on a bed of hay, but
I'll, because of seniority, we'll brush off Piston, take her for a little walk first.
Alright, so if you want to just make
I'm just like tending. I'm just
yeah,
tending
just
to
make a
them.
survival check for me for both of them for the whole process.
Hey, wake up.
Okay. We know how out-of-body Sky Coleman feels. He definitely feels like he's the prettier animal. Like, you can tell there's a little bit of disdain towards the mule that is Piston.
Piston's Bay, so he's got to deal with her. Do I need to roll another one for?
Nope, that's just,
okay.
that'll just encompass all of it. Alright, so, back to the insides.
I'm just in my room, trying to bond with Nimbus in the morning and make sure he's not.
Alright, you can do a survival check for me, too. The bonding check. Alrighty. It's going okay. He doesn't seem to be necessarily responding to all the commands and like directly, but he seems to like you. And you're building a bond.
Yes. Good boy, Nimbus.
Saffron, would you have made it back to your room last night, or you just passed out?
I would have made it back. I think I said that I was going to my room.
I carried him back in the morning.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you did.
I'm
made it
going
up the
back.
stairs.
I'm going back to the room, and he's just asleep somewhere. And Cassis is always putting him in bed. And he doesn't know that he doesn't make it every night. So Enzo will wake up and go out back to Shannon as you're brushing the horses. Now, what time do you think we'll be heading out today?
Well, I'm trying to get these horses, so probably as soon as we can. Just gotta get the others ones awake.
Do you want some help with the horses? Yeah.
Sure.
Brushing this one, I can brush the other one down for you.
Sounds good. Take care of Piston. She knows I like her already. I just want to get rounded up with Adabadi Sky Coleman.
What?
Hmm?
What is it? The second one's name?
Yep.
Okay. Come here, Pistol.
Adabadi Sky Coleman. That's his full name.
Adabadi Skekkoman. Okay, Piston, and he starts brushing Piston down.
Okay.
All right. So, guys, you're sleeping, and this is what the session is. So wake up. Time has passed. Whatever time it is.
Okay,
But you
I'm
need to
awake.
wake up to participate. I don't have any more early morning activities for these two people that are awake to
I'm
do.
awake.
Right?
I just do the bonding a little bit in the room and then go down to the horses. But I travel with Nimbus in my backpack.
Okay. The very not subtle silvery blue dog head
Well-
poking out of the bag.
Well, there's a top to it. I try to,
Like a little dog hood over,
yeah.
but from the front.
Like if you were to just walk by, you wouldn't see. But if you were to be like, "What is?" You'd be able to be like, well, "There's a dog in there."
Okay. So, yeah.
I need coffee.
And then,
So I guess I'll go down to the bar. Is the kitchen open? I would assume for breakfast. And
Yeah.
I'll go down and get some coffee.
I'll go down too. I'll go with Cap One downstairs and do the same.
okay. I think it's just like 2 silver for a pretty standard breakfast.
Okay.
And I am going to ask what the hell happened last night.
Oh god.
Oh, great.
As you
I do not remember going to bed.
go down to the inn main room, there's a maybe like mid-20s kind of average build guy there, little 5 o'clock shadow. Excuse me. Well, I didn't work last night, but it seemed as if there was someone down here telling a lot of pretty interesting stories to the patrons.
Oh god.
But Mitchell Apogo told me he was working last night.
Oh, Mitchell Pogo? Oh, who's
Yeah.
that?
Were you in the common room last night?
Oh, yeah, but,
Been the one serving you.
oh, man, I was hammered. Must have
I
drank
can
a whole
kinda-
Prius last night.
Jesus. A Prius?
Yeah.
That's quite an effort there. Well, can I get you anything to help with the hangover?
Steak and eggs. Be good. Some bread.
All right, I can probably swing that. That'll be probably about 5 silver. Though it's the premium breakfast order.
Belle, you want anything?
Same.
You sounded a little bit like Dr. Eva.
Yeah, I will
Do you
have
want
the
anything?
same thing.
No.
Do you want?
Breakfast? Just a little breakfast to help with the hangover. Do you? Would you like it?
Scotty don't.
Scotty, you
God
seem
damn it.
hungover. Would you like some
Don't.
breakfast? That's what your accent should be. You should just do Dr. Eva.
Do you want a muffin?
Throw me a freaking bone here.
No muffin.
Okay. Sorry. I was like, why have I heard that before? Okay, so it comes out. It's like a good hot breakfast and some Probably another 3 silver for
do
a
any of
cup
us
of coffee, but
know-
they have it.
Okay.
None of us knew Cap 1 was spouting off to the
I don't
tap.
think so.
Like we weren't. Yeah. Okay.
No, someone came back early.
Somebody heard me tell him to give me the lion story.
I think it was Bell.
It was.
Oh, Cannon. Who
Was it-
wasn't
I think
at
it was
the...
Cannon.
I
Yeah.
think I did end up
yeah.
going there early.
Because you wanted to go back and with the horses, and you didn't go to the wagon place or something. I mean, you wouldn't even get them.
Well, me and Bell came back with the wagon and the horses.
Maybe it was
and
me, because I just went to the fort and then came back.
Yeah, I think it was Castus. That's who it was.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
This
so
isn't
you-
going to go well.
So as you come down, you see Cap 1 and Bell at the bar. You guys see Castus descending the stairs with a lumpy backpack over his shoulder. And he seems, I don't know, do you seem happy? Are you quite chipper?
I am. Yeah, but it's contained. Like,
just like,
good morning, everyone. Can I get 2 of these breakfasts to go, please?
absolutely.
Thank you.
So it's 5 silver for anyone getting the whole like steak and thing breakfast, and they do have coffee, but it's like 3 silver just for coffee.
Oh my. Okay, I do. I'm getting 2 orders.
Not a local drink.
It's an export, yeah.
I'm getting 2 orders of breakfast, and I go, guys, it's Cannon's birthday. So,
Oh.
The 3rd of Ephera, Cannon's birthday. Please put that in the character sheet.
he told me this morning, and I'm gonna buy him breakfast here, and then we should probably get on the road. And Cap 1, I need to speak with you at some point, but you look kind of rough. Let's just
Well, he said he had a whole Prius, but I'm not sure if I believe him.
I'm sure he did.
You gotta talk about that thing in your backpack there?
There's a time and place for things, and that will be outside.
Okay. That's fair.
Get your coffee, and I'm gonna run out to the cart while this is cooking. I dropped the 10 silver on the counter.
All right.
I tell Cap 1, I say, pay the man.
I pay the man. I paid the man.
Okay. You pay the man for Bell too.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm. That's what
okay.
I'm insinuating.
Yeah. You should have got coffee. It's local for you. That is a local drink where you grew up.
Hell yeah.
So you would have coffee's been a rarity since you got to this continent. But
I definitely will get the coffee,
That
and
was
I
expensive.
will
Fuck.
pay you. I will pay you back, Cap 1. But I don't have any money right now.
It's local to the Jahara region.
Well, don't mention it, bud.
It's not the same type of. It grows in a desert here because it's not real life. Fuck you guys. Coffee's from deserts.
Hey, desert coffee. It's canon. As I go out to the cart, I want to make in our new wagon. I want to make a little area for myself inside of it, and then also now Nimbus, and a little area.
Inside, there's like
wherever my books are.
front to back. It's like what did I say, like 14 feet.
Okay.
But on the back between the wheels, there's a slight indent, so there's like a little tiny bed in the back that could fit like 2 barrels.
Oh, that's
And
right.
then the top overhangs. So
What is the top made out of? Is it like canvas or leather, or
it's
is it a wooden top?
it's wooden shingles.
Okay. Yeah, just like a little 2x2, 3x3 with just my books and my gear and my notebook and
Yeah,
stuff.
you can pick a corner.
And then I go, Nimbus, here's your bed. And as I pull him out of the backpack,
Just kind of plops down.
good, scratchy.
But instead of climbing out of the bag, he just kind of goes through the bottom. He kind of phases a bit and just flops through it. And then
Okay, you're
materializes
going to be
his land.
extremely difficult. Oh god. I give him lots of scratchies.
Okay. So
Can I infer that he doesn't need to eat? Because
it's not alive.
Okay.
So you tried to feed it and it wasn't eating.
Okay.
That's what you know.
Well, maybe there's gonna be perks to have. It might not be that bad.
It eats people.
Good.
We'll find out.
It only eats human jerky.
Stay here, Nimbus. I'm gonna go in and just pick up our food and
Okay, so Kenan, you saw Castus go by and Enzo saw him too. You guys are just rubbing down the horses and you saw him go in and leave his stuff inside. I guess, Kenan, you knew inside the bag was a dog. Do a survival check for me, Castus. As you're leaving to tell him to stay there. Okay. So you put him down, you're like, okay, stay there, and you kind of scratch him, and then he's seeing him, and you walk away and go inside, pick up the things. And after about 30 seconds, out of the side of the wagon, you see Nimbus pop through the wall and kind of walk over to you and like looking at the horses and kind of woof, woof, and is like running around the legs of like out-of-body Guy Coleman, and they're kind of like, what the fuck is that?
I'm down and Jesus.
Did you see that? It just ran through a wall.
It's cute.
What is it? Ah! And it's kind of going and everyone's like, ah! Nimbus is like kind of like talking.
And
like,
I'll
trying
squat
to
down and like clap at it.
So you're doing that, and Nimbus is ignoring you, and he's kind of going over to see Enzo, and Enzo's like, oh, what is it? Ah, Jesus. Ah, demon. Demon. He kind of like falls down backwards, and it jumps on him, and he's freaking out.
Enzo, for a hunter, you're quite scaredy cat.
No, this isn't. What is it? It's so cold. Oh.
Calm down, man.
He's freaking out.
Oh, I'm gonna try and pick him up. Not Enzo, the dog.
Yeah, you could go get him off Enzo.
Okay, I go do that.
He's not like, he's just like, pupping around.
Yeah.
What is that thing? What is it? Why is it blue? I've never seen an animal like this.
I'll put him on top of Adabadi.
Yeah, do it. Go ahead and do a survival check for me there. Okay.
2 success.
Well, for someone who kills so much, you're not a friend with death, I see.
It is not, I do not get death. I don't usually like it when it comes back.
Not even if they're cute, and I start scratching.
As you're scratching
Nimbus.
Nimbus is scratching at a body Kai Coleman's back.
Hey,
And
I'll take him.
no,
off.
not like a bad, but kind of like playful. And at a body
okay.
Kai Coleman seems pretty indifferent to it.
Okay. Nice, Nimbus. Be nice.
It is a very disconcerting sight.
Well,
What has happened? The doors of death have been opened, and out comes the spirits within. He's getting poetic about it. He's
puppy. It's gonna get us. So you have to calm down.
Where did this come from?
A backpack.
At this point, I have the 2 food things that are coming out. Nimbus, stay in the cart. And then I give Cannon and go, happy birthday, Cannon. This is hot breakfast.
Oh, Castus, thank you so much.
He kind of jumps off and then phases into the cart through the side.
God.
Ah! What is that thing? How can it
It's
do
breakfast.
This?
I start eating my breakfast.
Oh, we
Is this your
get on the
birthday,
road,
Cannon?
no?
Yeah, it's my birthday. Good Old Hardy, 28 years old today.
Enzo reaches around in his backpack and starts digging around. And he pulls out a feather that's maybe 12 inches long. And it's got 6 different colors along it.
Ooh.
It's kind of like a rainbow feather. This is from an animal I killed. No, my name's up. In
What type of animal is that,
the
Enzo?
Timbermore Forest. It was a long hunt. I had to chase it for days. It is a massive bird.
And what is its
The
name?
animal? Oh, yes, of course. It is a Hempera.
Hempera, huh?
Colorful bird of prey. 16-foot wingspan.
Wow.
Soar through the sky.
How did you take it down?
Of course, it was a wonderful shot. And he's like reenacting it, like telling you this hunting story as he's tracking it across the sky. And I let loose the arrow and it flies. And I think, oh, for one moment, I thought it was not going to hit. And then I heard it. He does that. And crashing down. I was successful.
I like if he just, I was successful. That's
He gave you a big rainbow feather, so put a Hempera feather in your inventory. And it's maybe like 16 inches long. It's a big feather. It's a present.
Thank you so much.
Of course. We can.
I sit on the back of the wagon and I'm just eating the breakfast. And well, once the others are done with their breakfast, we should discuss our plans for the day.
Of course. Head inside. You guys at the bar.
I think we're probably done.
Yeah, we're done. I'm
Done.
coming outside
Going
with my
outside.
coffee.
Yeah.
Morning, guys.
Good
Good morning.
morning.
They say in unison as they walk inside with their coffee. Did you sleep well?
Oh, like a drunk baby.
He kind of just like his eyes move from Belle to you.
I'm not even looking at him. I'm just
I
looking at
just
my
say
coffee.
better than on the road.
Well, we should probably get going. They break it soon. Do we know what our plan is?
So we have a couple of options. Talk to the sergeant major of the fort, and he's offered 1,000 silver a hag head.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And that is a good bounty. They will be.
Do we get to keep the heads?
I think so.
I
I can't imagine what they'll do with them.
well, I didn't discuss that part of the deal, but so if we need some extra coin, I know I'm running low. I'm assuming you guys are too with the purchase of the wagon and out of body. Kai Coleman.
Yeah.
So that's an
well, you,
option, or we could just make our way to the Imperial City.
Oh, we should go hunting.
I vote for hunting the hag. We had a lead on it, didn't we, on the way here?
I think it was southwest.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The south is Imperial City, but west is a little off. Imperial
Yeah.
City is almost true, like dead south.
Yeah.
Well, it's not on the way, but it's short path off.
Do
Do we
got
have
enough
rations
food?
for the trip?
I need to buy food. And we might, I don't know about water, but we probably need to do something about getting some more water.
We
We
just
ju-
filled up water.
We did
Yeah.
fill up water.
Yeah.
I need food, though.
I have 17 days worth of food, so
I
I
also have 19 days worth of rations.
think we'll be okay. Unless something goes terribly wrong.
I only have 4.
And then we could hunt along the way. I think that'd be best.
Yeah, that's true. That's very
Yeah,
true.
and we have Enzo too.
Um,
Yeah, we're good.
I
Um,
want to
like
look and see
14
my
days.
ammo supply.
So, guys, I do have to say we have a new member of the Knighthood.
I pulled up my
Well,
purple stuff.
You've sensed its spirit all morning.
Right. And I mentioned it to him when we were in the tavern eating breakfast.
At the Nimbus.
And kind of everyone looks around,
I look straight at where it is.
looking at the side of the cart.
Yep.
There's like a way too long of a delay, and then just and it materializes like a little mid-engined dog, the mid-size.
I'm not sure what happened throughout the night, but
Woo!
it seems Nimbus is now with us.
Ask what is a Nimbus?
It's the name of this looks like a gorehound pup. Kind of.
Oh, that's a ghost.
Yeah, I was afraid of that, but well, seems to be with us, and he could be an asset.
Doesn't eat.
Yeah, he probably doesn't need to eat, so he's not going to take up any rations.
And he won't poop.
That's true. No excrement. No cleanup, no feeding. I mean, that's two of the hardest parts of raising a dog, right?
Mm-hmm. No vet, because it's already dead.
True.
Great.
True.
The best pet.
The animal walks through one of your guys' legs, and you feel this weird shiver go through you. Goes through Captain's leg, and it's just weird shiver. Right after this, the hardest part of raising a dog is the food and the poop.
There are going to be some strange growing pains.
Oh
But-
yeah, how are we gonna keep this thing encased? Like we gotta put it in a box or something.
Training.
No, he'll be fine with us. Listen, listen to me, Nimbus.
And do a survival check. Make it hard because there's a lot of new people and he's excited. He's just learning he's sniffing all the legs, all the feet, kind of prancing around to everybody.
Well, he will. We have some sort of connection, I think. Anyways, so the hunt. Also, Capwan, you were being very loud about our trip last night when I came into the tavern, and you need to be careful when you're drinking.
Oh yeah, I know. I feel like shit.
Yes. You have a loose tongue when you drink, and I have no issue with your drinking, but if it starts to become an issue and put the rest of us in danger, might be a problem.
Oh, I was just telling stories about Gibby.
Is that all?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember. Did he tell the story about Stonesburg?
No, he was
I had asked if anybody had heard any news about Stonesbrook.
That's right.
And then he rolled a despair that night.
Yep.
So we're just assuming. I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
I don't remember what happened, so
yeah.
like I don't know what could have happened.
Well, to keep your hangover at bay, I gave him the stone disc and say, as we're on the road, just pay attention to this. It feels like some sort of compass or something. It might lead us.
All right, I can do that.
That compass?
We found it at the last Hag's Den.
Ah. No, we prepared to fight another. The last one was quite tough.
I don't know, but 1,000 silver is very nice.
I've done a lot of things for 1,000 silver. Many more dangerous. Several more thrilling.
Sure you have.
I just kind of look at him and then look at Bell and look at him and then look at Bell.
Some even had less blood.
Right. I'll start to hitch up
Yeah, so you guys can
the
get
horses.
on the road. So you're heading out southwest, or just going down the road? Are you guys going off-roading, or?
We're gonna go, I think, south as much as we can, but like looking for any sort of easy path off southwest or any sort of landmark or something that would. All
right, so this one, the cart's a little different because there's a door on the side, and there's some small windows at the top. They're not like windows like glass, but ports, openings that are covered from the top so rain can't get in. But then to keep it ventilated. But out front, there's only the bench where the carriage is driven from. There's only room for 2 people. So now instead of being like right there where everyone else is, you're going to be totally inside if you're not driving or riding or walking.
Right. That's fine.
So is it the standard cannon Castus?
and now Nimbus.
And now Nimbus.
On the lap.
Yep.
All right, are you hooding up?
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to see the picture of this this wagon leaving town.
Oh yeah, I'm hooded up.
All right, so as you guys roll out of town in this very nice wagon, you get a lot of weird looks, and you see that people kind of take in the whole scene. The carriage driver with this weird hood.
Did we mount the skull on the top of the front yet?
I don't think so yet.
Okay, that'll come up.
That'll come up.
A quality wooden carriage, 2 very different animals pulling it from the front, and a man with like kind of. Are you just out and proud, Nimbus, or is he in a pouch?
Out and proud.
Yeah, dude.
If I'm still in
proud.
and still inside the town, I would like to, if he could stay in my backpack.
He's gonna be in the closet.
Okay.
Jesus.
So, and then a man with a lumpy backpack. Massive man with a lumpy backpack. Riding out. Make a riding check for me, Cannon.
Okay.
Do a boost.
Riding check.
I don't know if you have anybody that's good at riding, but Cannon's the driver. He just
I
likes
think I'm
the
okay.
horses the most.
Yeah, I think Belle is, but
She doesn't love these animals like Cannon does.
No, I have no skills in writing. I do have one in sailing and a bunch in survival.
So, even though this mismatched raft setup, Cannon seems to be doing well and seems to get the animals. So you guys head out through town.
right after we leave the gates, that's when I'll go.
You'll depouch them. All right,
Yep.
yeah. I'm gonna make a knowledge lore or knowledge forbidden check, whichever one you want to use.
Do you already have the dice in there?
Yeah.
Said everyone?
No, just Cap 1. I said Cannon on accident. My bad.
Oh.
Oh, you're good.
Nice triumph, though. Just low-key triumph on knowledge lore. 1 proficiency.
Yep.
Cannon knows things sometimes. I don't know.
I have to pick up that talent. I have to pick up that talent that I was talking to you about.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
After maybe 6 hours or so on the road, you guys get clear of town. That one, you feel the disc start to there's a fork off the main road. It's not fully off-roading, but it's a slight thing, and so like you guys can stand up on like a little ledge inside and look out a little like window towards the front, but that's about all you get.
I'll
But you're feeling like you're getting a feeling that you need to go that way from this disc.
Can I just stick my head out a window?
Yeah, it's right
Like
behind
out
their
the
heads.
side?
Yeah.
I'll just stick my head out the window and holler, hey, hold it there, guys. Hold on. I think we want to take this path here on the right. I'll just
What is that?
hold the tablet out the window, pull my head in and stick the tablet out the window and kind of shake it. And pull it back in.
Is there a path that we see?
Yeah, it's like a smaller road. This one, like imagine like this one, like 3 or 4 carriages wide, well worn. And this other one's just like 2 ruts going down, but like it's a path that's worn.
Do you still have the spyglass? Or
Oh, I
did you-
do.
Good.
I'll start turning right
just
then.
hold on to her.
Alright, so you guys veer off down to the side. Kenna's taking you that way.
I would like to look with a spyglass. Do I see any? Look for. Since the last hag was in a, like a
Like a
landmark.
Caldera thing.
Yeah, I would like to look for
Good word.
some sort of
Thanks, man. Glad in
landmark.
those things.
Nice word, man.
Thanks, I got it myself.
Make a perceptione check.
Wow.
2 boosts for the spy gas, right?
I guess.
That works.
I
I
guess.
have 2 for uncanny senses too, and
Wow. And you still failed. So you haven't got quite used to the like.
oh, it was the other way around. Kind of, do you look at the large side or the small side of this?
Yeah, the small side.
I was hoping you said I'd look at both.
Not that dumb.
No, I look at the both
One
of them.
intelligence. Do you know which side to look in?
Yes, the small side.
Okay.
So as you're looking around, it's getting sandier. It's getting less savanna, more desert.
Ugh.
And you're starting to see some dunes, but nothing like the big mesas and things like that you saw.
Well, let's just follow this path, I guess, until Cap 1 yells at us from the back of the cart again.
You guys keep following it.
Estes,
Yes.
where'd you find the dog?
I think, and this is just a hunch, that this is the spirit of that gorehound I killed. Remember that one night we were attacked by gorehounds
Yeah.
on our way to Corin?
You killed a baby?
I don't know why it's smaller, but yeah, I have.
It's just weird because you act like you knew it.
Oh yeah.
Know it? You know it?
I can sometimes talk to spirits, but only if I kill them. And
So it speaks to you, you could understand him?
I mean, he just barks at me. He doesn't. I don't fully understand it yet.
You're the one that's dead.
Kel's got a little note for her own self. She's like, which of these motherfuckers is dead?
That's cool.
Jesus.
They only can speak to spirits that you've taken. Then.
Yes. And I think it's only ones that I've killed with my great sword.
Are they evil spirits?
Hopefully.
Okay. So you don't even know if you're killing evil spirits.
Well, for instance, I was able to, all those kobolds that I killed with this greatsword, I was able to talk to, and the hag as well, and even Krell.
How's he doing?
Not so good.
I can imagine. The only one to talk to is you, no offense. That'd be quite annoying.
Well then.
I didn't mean no offense, Castus.
You did say
But
no
imagine,
offense.
but imagine, you're sitting there, all by yourself, and you only get one person to talk to every time, and they think you're evil, and they know you're evil, and they hate you.
Well, I have tried to have him come around, and
What does
I've
it
been
have to
nice
come
to-
around to?
I don't know. I've tried to.
He can't live anymore. He can't make things right.
I was trying to make him make things right through me, but he chose not to.
How would he do that?
I don't know. He was in.
Then how are you? If you don't even know,
I asked him.
but if you don't even know the answer, you're trying to look for it through him. It's okay. Give me the puppy. My turn.
Exact.
Give the
Yes.
puppy my turn.
I don't know the answer. I'm still trying to figure it out, Canon. I
I understand. Life is hard, and so is afterlife, apparently.
apparently, which you're familiar with.
I mean, life is quite hard, yeah.
All right.
You handing him a puppy?
Yeah. I'll.
I'll hand you the reins then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just immediately into the self-defense clicking. You have no idea what you're doing, but as soon as you get the leather reins, you're like.
The horses don't know what to do.
Like you tell someone to grab the steering wheel and it immediately starts like they're like overcorrecting everything. And it's
Turn
like,
signal.
Yeah, it's like- Okay. You guys carry on until about when it's starting to get dusk. We can just plow through the night if you guys don't want to do anything. More RP people inside if you guys do anything. If not,
Enzo, have you ever been down this far south?
I've traveled through Imperial City and then to the Krell and all around with the caravan, but I don't think we've ever gone deep into the desert, no.
Okay, so you don't know what to expect out here?
Other than sand and me being way too sweaty all the time, no. Which I am too sweaty.
Okay.
It's canon. He's sweaty.
All right. I'll take first watch.
I can watch with you. First one. I'm gonna give you a percent boost. Just go ahead and make a.
Take a what?
I wanted to switch this.
Are we going through the night or are we stopping?
Yes, we're stopping and going through the night if no one wants to RP. We're just gonna get through it.
Okay.
Because it's been 18 sessions and only 4 weeks have passed in game because I'm slow. So time will move faster. Okay, just make your roll. I'm gonna roll the purples.
What type of roll?
perception or vigilance.
Oh.
Yes, for nighttime. Alright, so it goes pretty, nothing goes bad. Who wants second watch?
I'll do second. I'll do the middle.
Okay. Anyone else? Just Bell?
Yeah, I'm slipping.
Alright. Make your roll. Viggies.
Okay.
I love the dice sound. It came through your mic.
Did it? Alright, so same for you. Nothing much that you saw.
Then I'll take the next one then.
Alright.
If anyone wants to take it with me or not, I don't know.
I will, but I'm not going to stay around camp. I'm going to go wander around.
Okay. I'll make a
Not too far.
perception check.
Not too far. Maybe about 20 feet.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Wait, why did I have 2 boost?
That's a lot of advantage on your roll there. 6.
I did that for the dark vision since I didn't put setback on for them. That was the dark vision watch. Both of you guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The hood.
Oh yeah.
With rats. So okay. Cannon, it goes. Okay, yeah. So it goes quietly.
Okay.
I had to do some interpreting of what just happened. Yeah. So morning breaks. You guys are able to carry on. Nobody saw anything. But nothing seemed to bother you guys either.
Okay, cool.
Triumphs are dope, guys. Triumphs are dope.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna hitch up the horses.
Okay. Cap 1, can you sense on the disc where we should be going? Are we going the right way?
You can make another knowledge check of either magic kind you want.
Say that again. A knowledge check of what?
Lore or forbidden.
Okay.
Dealer's choice. You're the dealer in this case.
That was I made my choice.
2 success.
Yeah, you're feeling off to the side. There's like it's off the main path, and it's kind of going along the side of like a dried riverbed. That direction. It kind of curves off to the right. You see, like on the right side, farther, maybe a few hundred yards, there's a big dune, but along the side of the dune, there's the indent, and it's this dried river. And it kind of goes off.
Kind of like turn towards that direction. Just kind of point the tablet in that direction. This way, maybe.
I just look at Cannon, give him a nod, and I take out the spyglass, small side in my eye, and point it at that direction.
Yep. Yeah, check for me, perception.
Yes.
You see that there's definitely a spot where you can get the wagon down along it and get the carriage moving. Kind of curves around to the right side of the dune. But you see a little more greenery. Like there's a little more plant life on the side of the river.
Kind of like the oasis we encountered before.
Not like that. No, that was
Okay.
like luscious, crazy.
Okay.
But like the plants, instead of being all dried out and thing, have a little more color, and a little bit more like there might be more moisture starting that way. You definitely see a change in scenery.
I relay this to Cannon and point him the way we could get down, and then
I'll start heading that way.
All right.
Now, okay, time for a break.
Okay. Agreed. I need some water.
All right.
User.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. We're back.
Welcome back. There's a river you guys have taken on. That's a dried river. It's a riverbed. You guys move along. It's kind of hard to get off the track, but once you guys get to the flat spot they cast this, figured out that's not in the bottom of the riverbed, but up on the side. You keep following along, and after a few hours, you keep going. The Cap One, the disc is telling you, like it feels like you're still going in the right direction.
Okay.
Whoever's up front, can you guys make perception checks for me? So you guys are kind of coming around. You see that there's like a little more moisture in the bottom of the, like, it's not wet. There's not water, but the dirt gets a little muddier down in the riverbed, and you guys are kind of up on the right side, and it comes to kind of like a there's a big, almost like it's a ridiculously tall sand dune on your right side that you're kind of walking along the bottom, and the river kind of turns to it, and there's a circular area that's this. It's like where a pool would be, but it's like just mud. It's thick mud, and as you get close, it starts to like smell. You know, like that rotty smell of mud out, and
Is it quicksand?
it looks muddy. But you can tell that you need to, like, the disc is telling you to move across this area, but
Like
I've done
straight
this
across?
Oregon Trail. It's not good.
probably like 100 feet in diameter, this kind of like ending area, maybe 150. And like even on your left side, you've been on the right side of this riverbed, and like even on the left side, like this, it's been muddy on the bottom of the riverbed for a ways, and you guys have been following this for several hours.
How big around is it?
Like
100 feet.
150 in diameter. So IR.
Do we park the wagon and we don't see. Do we see? Can I look around for anything living in the skies and the ground?
Go ahead and make a perception. There's nothing in the sky, it's like up circling around. You're kind of looking around, you see kind of like a few carcasses of animals like in the area, like around the side, like that are in the mud pit. As you're looking, you kind of see, first time you're not sure it happens, but I think you see the mud move, and then you're like, huh, and then over another spot you see like every now and then just like little, like almost like a, and there's this smell of just kind of rot. You can see some carcasses around. And then, so you guys are stop for a second. Enzo is gonna. What if we stopped?
There's a mud pond
No.
here. Has anyone ever seen anything like this?
I will hop out.
I don't know. Let's look at it.
Let's park the cart here for a second.
I'm
Park
gonna
the cart!
Back the cat.
Yes, sir.
It's not moving still.
I thought I saw it move the pond, or I'm not the mud. I don't know what. Somebody smarter than me look at it.
I will.
Ah, my friend, I can have a look for you.
I'd like to look too and see if I know what it is.
Like knowledge. Education?
Adventuring?
No, I think adventuring is knowing things about adventuring.
Geography? Education? I do not know what it is.
Enzo said
No
said
idea.
he'd try to. That looks like
I don't know, but
it's
it looks dangerous.
a mud puddle.
I would like to walk around the mud puddle in a circular fashion and try to see if the direction of the.
What do you mean by walk around?
As I saw the dead animals, right?
There's like
Or
a few
bones.
like,
I saw?
carcasses half sticking out of it.
Okay.
There's definitely the smell of death in the air. Sunbaked
Cap
death.
one, can you sense anything?
I'm walking around like the perimeter of it, so like I don't know.
Since a puppy.
Okay.
Like I'm not close enough to get sucked in or eaten or attacked, but
Well, so I think this is what. So picture like puddle. This side's a dune. Then there's a river spot. That's all mud. It's pulled up like in there.
okay.
What's the
Walking
circle?
This is the mud.
Okay.
So like you're not like there's not like much to walk around it.
I will cross this way and see if the compass continues to point in this direction or if it still continues to point in this direction.
Hey, what do you like, explain to me how you're walking? I guess.
He's looking at the compass to see if it.
No, I
is
know
pointing
that, but
at,
you're just like going. Are you intending to try and be sneaky? What are you trying to do? How cautiously, I guess.
I'm just focusing on the thing.
Okay. So as you kind of come down off the part you're in and you step in, it's probably like ankle deep slosh, and it's that like sucky like mud.
Okay. I take a step back. I say, fuck this. Oh, fuck that shit. I do dust, not wet. Who's somebody take this?
The thing that, not a thing, but like, can I look to see if the mud moves? And I want to grab the 10-foot pole.
Oh
yes. 10-foot pole. I forgot about the 10-foot pole.
I
a
never.
perfect time
It's
for
one of the only things I've bought. Besides armor in this.
Perception cunning.
Perception cunning?
Perception.
Oh yeah, it is perception cunning, yes.
Okay. Alright, you go get the 10-foot pole.
Oh, the GM rolls are out. I grab the 10-foot pole and I poke the mud. Why have we stopped here?
See how deep it is.
It only goes like a few inches deep till you hit
Oh.
harder stuff. But it's that suctiony gross mud, and it's like
Even in the middle?
It's dank. You're not going into it, are you? You're not getting
No.
into the mud. Yeah,
No.
I mean, it's a 10-foot pole, so 10 feet from
it's
the edge.
100
It's
feet
still.
in diameter.
I poke
Yeah, it's big.
9.5 feet out and see if I can touch the bottom.
It still seems
Still
okay.
the same.
Not
Yeah.
super
It's
deep.
not getting deeper as it goes out.
No.
How
that's what
wide
I'm
is it?
testing.
Diameter
3
is
feet
circle.
wide.
No, not the
The 10-foot pole. It's probably 2 thumbs.
this the
A
mud
16th
the
of
muddy,
a hand.
the muddy area.
I don't know. Ignore the map. The river is probably 40 feet wide. It leads to it.
Okay.
About 4 poles long.
Let's ignore. It's about 4 10-foot poles long. We're
Well, I'm
away
thinking-
from the map.
How many hands is the pole?
What was the green part?
Ignore the map.
No, not the green color. You said I through the spyglass I saw like
No, like the moisture. Some of the
Just
plants
a
were a
little bit
little
of
greener.
plants.
It wasn't all
Oh.
just like dead plants. So greenery.
Okay.
But how wide is the fucking river, Clay?
It's 100 hands.
Hands.
About 12 thumbs.
But how many 747s is it?
Oh. Probably about
20th.
yeah, somewhere around there.
How many elephants tall is this movie screen?
Oh, it's easily 1.5.
I'm just poking the mud with this 10-foot pole, and I look back at the rest of the knighthood. It's like, guys, what are we doing here?
Let's go through it.
So, so as you're poking,
Okay.
there's another roll that happened after the lingering and continued poking. I love it. I love that there was, I don't know, go poke it.
We need to see how deep it was. How many fathoms?
It's not any fathoms. How deep is a
Well,
fathom?
we know that now.
I don't think fathoms are that deep.
Or not, I think they were like a foot or something.
How deep is a fathom?
Yeah, look it up.
This
Like
stream's
2
education-
yards.
Stream's
Oh, wow.
educational too.
Okay, so
What
it's
a
decently deep.
annoying measurement.
Really.
2 yards.
Might as well just call it a meter.
Formula: multiply length by 2. Is what the Googled.
What?
Just let's move on. 6 feet.
Okay, it's 2 fathom. It's 1 fathom.
I'm a fathom tall. Almost. On a great
Yeah.
day.
On a good day, on my tiptoes, I'm a fathom.
Yeah.
How deep's your pool? It's about a fathom.
2 fathoms.
Pretty deep pool. I think you could dive in that just about.
Yeah, you could for sure. 2 fathoms? This is standard.
So as
depth.
you're poking mud,
it's not a fathom deep.
Okay.
make a vigilance check for me.
Oh god. I hit it. I hit it.
Alexa, roll vigilance.
Oh, there's something that happened. Oh, and there they go through. That's strange. Little lag.
So as you're poking, you're like, what's this? You kind of out of the corner, I see this like shift in the mud again, and then you see this ripple of mud start moving towards you pretty quickly.
Oh no.
And you can, as you kind of jump back and pull the pole back, this like horrible fleshy like maw pops out, and it's this flesh worm that's maybe like this round, and at the end it's just got this beak. As it opens up, it's like, "Rah!" It's got like teeth
Oh,
surrounding
no.
the inside of its maw, It's just covered in this putrid smell of like death. And we need to roll initiative vigilance for every one of you.
Oh boy.
Vigilance. Sorry, hold on.
Okay.
Thanks.
Enzo.
Was it? Castus. Athlon. Bell. How many is balanced?
That's not a good thing to hear right before combat.
Okie doke. Castus, you get the first slot as it's coming towards you. You pull back. This plague worm jumps out of the water, and it's like, "Rah!"
How can you describe what it looks like and how big it is?
It's about. Well, you can't see all of it lengthwise, but
Okay, that
it's
was my. I guess
it's like that big in circumference, and it's got this rough.
So all I see is like part of a body,
hide.
like at the
Yeah,
mouth.
it's like it's like basically like the Tremor monster.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Whoa. Okay.
and we need some party music.
Yes, we do.
Is this it? It is now. You see, as this first lump comes towards you, it pops out, then you see from the sides and other parts of the pool, 2 more ripples start heading your guys' way.
Oh no. I drop a 10-foot pole immediately. Quick draw my greatsword, and how far away from the one am I? The
You're
one.
engaged with it.
Oh, I'm engaged.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to.
Is this music too loud?
No, it's good.
No, it's good. Yeah.
Okay, as my maneuver, I challenge the one right in front of me. And I'm gonna take a swing. So challenge, he gets boost. I get a boost die, or wait. He gets a boost die towards me and 2 setbacks towards anybody else.
Okay. So these have something called Plague Lands. So all living creatures get a setback dice while attacking them. Because just like the stench of death, and like these things reek. They're disgusting. They live.
What are
in
they
this-
again? Sorry.
They're called plague worms.
Plague worms.
But they are living basically in this big, like, decaying goop puddle.
Alright, I'm gonna swing.
Okay.
Do I need to put my dice in, or do you have it?
I think I have the difficulty.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, you should probably do it. That's what we were gonna do, right? That's a hell of a lot of dice.
Yeah, extra dedication, boy.
That means we're wounded by this. Okay. So you hit it. 3 is the right number. It's 14 damage.
And a crit.
Jesus. So as you wheel back, drop the pole, and as it's kind of rearing back, you do this kind of like perfect sword form draw step and just like arcing down attack.
Nice.
And the attack shears off the side of its beak, but then it cuts really deeply into the side of the worm, drawing this like really deep open gash along one side of it.
It is discouraged.
I mean, yeah.
I get a full
Yes.
point for that. You guys saw like that was dope.
Hell yeah.
And with that slash, how does it look?
You carved a good chunk.
Okay. God damn it. 14 damage is a good.
That's so much damage.
Yeah.
Damn.
There was no failures on that roll.
Big dice, ma'am.
Right.
Alright. Cap one, you're next.
What formation are we in? So he's obviously up front.
You guys are standing by a cart, a
I'll take a
range
strain
band
for that
behind.
too, Clay.
Okay.
You said
Yeah,
we're about
thank
a
you.
range band behind.
You are a range band behind.
So we're in short range.
Yes, of the one in front. I guess you can't see the other ones. You have an idea that they're there. You saw the big, like,
Yeah.
they kind of crested the back and they're down. What you can do is make, you have to make an opposed vigilance versus their stealth because they can burrow
Okay.
to find the other ones. So you don't just know where they are, though.
I guess that's going to be an action though, isn't it?
Yeah. But you could, like, we'll say that you could alert your teammates, like, if, like, you help spot it.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. No. I'm going to cast barrier.
Put in whatever dice you need.
I need to look at my shit real quick. Give me just a second.
Been a while since we fought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't be sorry. We had
Yeah,
awesome
sorry.
RP moments.
We've had a lot of RP. This is great.
Oh, it's about to get greater.
It should just be... Fuck, where is it?
I like having dice rolls that I can do.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that would be 1 + 1 additional per every 2 uncancelled success. So that's an extra 2 soak for...
You have to put in the difficulty dice
There are no difficulty dice.
for casting a spell.
For...
Yeah, it's like 3 levels of signature spell or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a... Okay, dope. That's insane.
So I'm gonna cast it on...
Clay's face.
That's such an insane thing. I'm going to make a spellcaster, and signature spell will be to nuke everything in sight for free. Like, think how good that is. Like,
I cast it on myself and then on 1, 2, 3 other people. So I guess...
So, the 3 of us then, maybe?
Well, I was gonna say,
And so
since
do
Bell
it
is,
to Ada-
Bell is typically ranged, I'm gonna leave myself out of it. I'll just cast it on Bell, Cannon, cast
what
this,
about
and
Piston and Out-of-Body Sky Colvin?
and Nimbus.
oh, I
him
don't
and
have that
this.
many advantage. I'm sorry. I can only do 4 people. I think 1, 2, yeah.
Oh god, if Piston gets eaten by a plague form.
Cass is up there pulling the cart with Out-of-Body Sky Colvin.
Everybody but Kaplan have barrier?
Yeah.
So that's
Extra
+2.
soak.
Plus 2.
+2.
1 plus an additional 1 for every 2 uncancelled success.
it past the first?
It just says 2 uncanceled success.
But does an
what is it?
additional target require success to spend? Or advantage to spend?
Advantage, yeah.
Oh, then, okay, I got you. I got you.
Okay. God damn. I don't feel bad about throwing more animals at you now.
Just gotta get that shit off. Now I can't move. He's standing right
That's
here,
true.
right by the cart.
Alright, take your 2 strain. And you don't have to use them. You can use your maneuver right now.
That's true.
You don't have to concentrate yet. Concentrate starts next turn.
I'm probably gonna just get on the other side of the cart and maybe use it as cover.
Okay. Do we
Might have to
say that
stay
you have
in
to stay in
range,
range? I don't remember for concentration, lingering effect spells. Do we have to stay in range? I think we.
did.
So what's the range on this? Is it just short?
It's short, but does my staff still, since it's at medium range, can I still cast it with the staff at medium range?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So it would hit anybody in short range?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Field Commander to tell everybody to kill it, and it's an average leadership check.
All right.
So
You put the difficulty dice in?
Yes.
Average is 2.
Yeah.
For combat, let's try and do our own difficulty so I don't have to change character pages as much.
Sure.
There's a jet flying over.
I hear
yeah,
that
it's
shit.
pretty cool.
That was cool.
Okay. I was hoping for a triumph there, but I didn't get it. But that's okay. So everybody can, if you wish, you can spend 1 strain to perform a maneuver out of turn right now.
Whoa.
So that's my action. The triumph is 1 player can perform an action out of turn, and that's why I was hoping for them
really
2
good.
triumphs. Yeah, it's really good. That's why I'm trying to use it. So
Really
if you
well.
wish, you can use 1 strain and perform a maneuver.
I'm gonna spend a strain because I for sure envisioned Cannon is not having any weapons on him, so he's gonna hop in the back and grab his bow. So
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 1 there.
Cool.
I will take a string and go into defensive stance.
Okay. Look at something. Do you know what difficult terrain does? I think it's just setback something.
Yes.
Yeah.
My
I'm going-
character has
All
swift.
mud. All mud is in difficult terrain.
I do not
basically.
suffer penalties.
Right now, Castus is the only one really in mud.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
But-
my maneuver to take aim.
Take your strain. All right, Bell's next. It's your turn. That
Yeah,
was
that's
it.
my
Okay.
that's my deal. That's it.
Any
I'm gonna
maneuver from
actually
you?
I'll use my maneuver to take aim too, because Field Commander's in action.
All right, so
so.
Bell yells, "Kill it!" And then just like, are you doing bow or pistol? I was picking
I'm
pistol,
gonna-
but is it bow?
I'm gonna do the bow.
Doesn't
I'll
look
whip
as
out the
cool,
bow.
but it's still cool.
I don't want to have to reload.
Enzo, I think Enzo will take a strain well on that to aim, and he's gonna pop off.
Nice.
Yeah.
Average for short range, right?
Yes. No.
Yeah, it's easy for short range.
For a bow.
Yep.
We'll take the first one.
Yeah.
He'll hit it. Crit it. And
Oh damn.
I think that kills the first one. So as it comes in, the sword hits down and just kill it. Enzo pulls out, aims as Val's yelling, and then releases an arrow, and it goes right into the maw as it's screaming, and then the worm plops over.
I tell Enzo that was an amazing shot, and I am super impressed.
As it flies over my shoulder, I'm like, look, just give him a look back and a short nod.
Yeah, it was just like screaming in your face. You just hear this, and you see the feathers. You just see the feathers sticking out in this kind of like moment of it kind of plopping over. All right. So we'll cancel that guy out. He's dead. The other two at the same time. So you see these two ripples in the ground moving towards you, and they're going to pop up and attack you, Castus, since you're the only one on the edge of the mud. Warehouse. They need a boost eye on you for being in their mud. That's my swamp.
Yeah, I'm in defensive stance.
Okay, so just how many setbacks to attack you? How much defense?
It'd be 2, because I have 1 melee and then plus the defensive stance.
Thank you. So,
Damn.
the 2 worms fly up. The first one comes in,
Got bakes.
bites you just on your arm, kind of as you're like doing that. Oh, the arrow flew over. You get a little bit surprised. So they don't have any pierce or anything, but he is going to crit you the first one.
It doesn't get through with the
9
barrier.
damage doesn't get through.
Oh, barrier.
Damn.
With the barrier, yeah.
Okay. You guys can go. Oh.
Is it my turn?
They both swing and do 9 damage. Like, what a powerful turn.
Would have been. Old Cap
Cannon-
Would have been.
Cannon's up.
Old Cap wants bloody barrier.
I will take my maneuver to aim, and I will suffer a strain to do my improved sneak attack. And it's once per round. When performing the aim maneuver, you can choose to suffer 1 strain to add vicious 2 to your weapons for your next combat check this round. This may be instead of or in addition to the benefits of sneak attack's pierce option.
Okay.
Do the vicious.
Just tell me what happens when you do your roll. You want to aim for lefty or righty?
I'm gonna aim for lefty,
Okay.
and then it's just short as 1 purple.
Yep. You guys such good weapons.
Yeah, you gave it to us.
Dead. Okie doke. There hasn't been combat in several sessions, and you guys have grown in power.
Yeah.
14 damage. 12 damage. On lefty. It's a good body shot.
Do I crit it? No, right? That's advantages.
Nope.
That's, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, back to the top, Castus. They came in and pecked into you, but there's this, was it blood magic?
It was blood.
So, since this, it used to just be this dark mist that surrounded you, but now it's starting to solidify into these ribs of bone that can grow off of your arms. When this barrier turns on, it's getting stronger and you're feeling the power come through. So now it's this, it basically looks like your arms are engulfed, like your body starts to get this black mist off of it, but now there's these bones peeking up from under it, and they're jagged. Picture like Diablo 2 Necromancer armor, but instead of blue, it's dark.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And
the 2 worms came in and just like pecked into you, and they got past your defenses, but they're just like, you feel the beaks latch on, and you feel some pressure, but nothing bad.
I'd like to use my maneuver to exit defensive stance, so that way I'm not gonna get penalized on my attack, and then just swing at the left one that Cannon just shot.
Yep, add a setback for plague lands. But other than that, go for it.
Yaw!
Oh, wait. It's dead.
Jesus.
Damn.
Just like right in through the maw, hopefully towards a sort of brain, like at the top.
I don't know how worms work.
Me either. So just
it might be in that area.
it might be.
It might be. Yeah, it died. Cap on. That happened. Are you maintaining your spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Maneuver gone.
And I'm gonna peek around the corner of the deal here, the cart, and I'm going to do a deadly impact attack.
Cool. Medium range.
Medium range. Oh fuck.
Oh, here it is.
Wash.
In despair, you're gonna catch on fire. There you go.
Damn.
That was hard.
Fails.
Take your 2 strains. Spend the advantage how you want.
Can I heal him?
How you want.
All right. And it just
Remember you just talked to your god about being corrupted, right?
Yeah,
say
that did
this
happen.
to me in.
Yeah, not yet. No, because I don't know that. You went on a...
I don't think you told anybody. I think that was a player knowledge reminder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just bells up.
I'm gonna
Lefty
take
died.
aim and
Yep.
shoot the other one.
That's the double aim.
Short range.
Oh, just one aim, I guess. The previous
Oh,
aim is
shit.
applied.
You can double aim.
I
You
didn't.
can double aim.
Oh, well, it
I'll
wouldn't
just do the
matter.
one. I don't want to. I mean,
You got a maneuver, man.
I know.
Hey.
I'm gonna use it for something else.
All right, great.
I'm gonna use it to maneuver.
Crazy.
So I'm gonna shoot it.
Nate, hit it. Good hit. Right in the flesh. It's not dead.
I'm gonna take my maneuver to go, move closer.
Everybody should have
Like
had
up towards
setback,
Castus.
setback dies in too.
Oh shit.
I'm realizing now, but that's okay. Enzo's gonna aim and shoot. Right into the mud. Advantageously into the mud. I don't know what he's gonna move as well, but to the side a little bit, a little flanking maneuver. He's gonna have boost dive. Worm's gonna attack Belle because she said she walked up. Everybody heard it.
I did.
You need defense.
No.
Does 9 damage get through?
It does get through.
Take 9 damage.
Got it.
And make a resilience check.
Uh-oh.
That's hard. A hard resilience check.
Uh-oh.
It would have been so cool. Thought this fight was gonna be cool. Should have just beefed their health up to allow. I should have made them massive worms.
Oh god.
Adult daddy worms.
Oh. It was the first one that I didn't fail.
You decrease your brawn by 1 until the worm's next turn.
Oh.
How it works.
The worms next.
Yeah, so basically this, like, it's rank. Bacteria, you feel infected.
Oh god.
Cannons up.
I'm gonna aim at the one that beaked my friend there. I'll take another strain for sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
I will shoot. So +2 vicious. Whoops, wrong weapon.
Shoot the dagger.
I ran out of arrows. There you go.
This kills the worm.
Okay.
They had 6 soak, and I thought that would be enough, but it doesn't do enough.
That is my full turn.
They're all dead.
I win.
I'm done.
Bro, you feel terrible.
I feel terrible.
Yeah.
Feel bad
Like,
about
for like the
yourself.
next like 30 seconds, you feel like you can hardly move. And like you can feel this disgustingness pulsing through your body from the beak wound. It doesn't linger longer, but it's a cool effect that we didn't get to see. So it's got an RP effect now for 30 seconds.
Bella, you alright? Cap 1.
Oh god, it hurts so bad.
Thank you. I needed something. Okay, so the worms didn't go as cool as I thought they would, but it was almost really cool.
Oh, it's starting to feel okay.
Oh. Alright.
I need to drink some of this water, and it's pain is going away.
We didn't do combat for the companion.
I can use a maneuver for him to take a maneuver and an action.
Oh, okay. A fun fact, he wouldn't have had to use the setback because it was only on living creatures.
Oh.
So there's fun things. I thought that combat would have layers. And take another 20 minutes.
I like to
Onward.
go. Oh, onward. Yeah. Take the tablet and or ask Cap 1 if this is what the tablet was pointing to.
Was it?
It's
don't know.
pointing across, like it towards the center, but like also it could be across. Like you haven't done any investigation really.
I guess.
Yes. You guys just triggered my trap card.
It's pointing this way. I don't know if it's to the center of the mud pit or maybe one of these creatures.
Could you investigate?
Sure. Any specific?
So
I
like,
think
is your
we-
investigation bitch now? What?
Look, I'll walk out and investigate the mud, and then bring the cart through, and it'll be safe. Then we'll keep going.
Okay. Okay.
So as you kind of walk around these, it doesn't seem to be pointing towards the worm, though. You can venture out into the mud more if you want to test that.
As they're getting the cart ready, I want to walk, still with my sword out.
All right, so it's really that like, and like that thing where you're scared about your shoes.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of mud. As you walk out and kind of wade into it, it doesn't get much deeper. You realize now that it's not like a natural mud pool, but this is from like it's from them moving around in it keeps it like this,
Okay.
Okay.
and it's like the decaying goop and. So,
When I get
it
to
was
the
a-
center of the pit, does it?
it's
seem
not like
like
pointing
it's-
down or anything. No, it's keep pointing the direction it's been pointing.
I'll just keep following it on foot.
You cross the pool.
Made it.
Okay. All right. Let's bring the cart across.
This is gonna get stuck in the mud, Castus.
Like,
Even
this
I know
is-
that.
This is going to take some checks, which is fun.
We can push it through if need be.
Uh,
Can I roll a fucking story point? I have a good idea. I'm too dumb for it.
You don't have to ask a roll story point.
I know.
I
I'm
guess you have
just
to make
too
the
dumb.
RP decision if your character would come up with it.
Totally would. He cares about these horses and his wagon.
All right then, yeah, dude.
That's how I do it.
Yep.
That's how you do it. You did it.
Why don't we, spread some of this dune sand in front of us? It'll dry up the water, and we can get across pretty safely with the wagon.
That's a great idea. How do you suggest we do that?
I grabbed the lid to the.
Dude, you guys don't use magic for things like I would. You guys are two people.
Oh yeah.
You guys all have magic.
I
that does
forget.
utility magic, and no one ever does anything. I want Kenna to sing magic sand down. As a GM,
Cast ice and fire.
I don't know the lyrics to it.
No, it's fine. Do it however you want.
I was gonna grab the lid to the water barrel and
Walk
just start
like an
like
Egyptian. That's the name of the
whooping.
Sam song.
And then I was just like, oh fuck this, it's taking too long. And I'll rummage through the back and find my my guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just start playing Enter the Sandman.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, and then
Bum, bum, ba, da, da.
exactly.
He's on the edge of the pool, just like.
And then I'll use a utility spell to kind of just like dust the sand over onto it.
I mean, it's gonna be hard, but I love it. I'm a big fan. Got it. I believe in the.
Bursty burst.
His utility is an undefined utility thing.
Mm-hmm. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
No, I'm not ready.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay, me too. Okay. Woo!
And it's like almost like a sand avalanche comes down.
You strain down.
Enter night.
Okay.
And then he's like, here's some sand. Going across the where we're going. Yeah, so there's a dope sand avalanche.
There's a lot of power in those chords you're playing, Cannon.
Thanks.
Are you across the pond? Did you warn anybody?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, with all the gust and sand going around?
That you were gonna flood it? I think Cannon, our captain was out there.
No, I didn't warn anyone.
I don't know. You can decide how close it gets to them, or if it covers their legs, or like they're knee deep in sand now.
I just want to make a path wide enough for the cart to go through. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, that all goes down.
Nice.
Nobody's hurt in the making of this sand path.
Nice. Well, Cap 1, I guess we'll just keep going straight then with the direction of the compass. That's really our only lead.
All right, now walk all the fucking way back across the the now covered. Oh, am I muted? No, I'm not muted.
Nope.
All across the pond.
Now the cart's coming over to.
Yeah, we're going towards you.
Okay.
That was impressive, Cannon.
Thank you, Enzo.
Didn't know music could have such power.
The most powerful thing on the planet.
I did not know the.
And guys, I just want to say, everyone was very prepared during that fight. Nobody really missed. Everyone contributed. It was methodical and just like how I would like fights to go.
Yeah, we all the knighthood, no?
Yes. The knighthood.
Yeah.
Onward.
Cannon, you did say there was a song for the knighthood?
Oh, you will have to discover that yourself, Enzo. Everyone has their own song. Red Cap 1, show them your song.
Mm-mm.
Okay. This is personal. Well,
Song.
they'll have a great song.
Have you heard it? I would love to hear your best song.
I pretended,
give us your
to be
song.
asleep once and she sang it. I heard it.
I would die to hear your
don't
song.
think I have a song.
No, do not be shy.
Yeah, I don't
And
have
then
a
he
favorite
says-
song from Jahara. Jawara. Where you from?
Jawara.
Jawara.
Yeah, I don't know what
Please, I am begging you,
or
Ben.
wise.
My
I don't
heart
want to say something.
aches to hear the song of such a creature of beauty.
I think Enzo needs to be rolling some charm checks,
Okay. What's
and
your
it's gonna be
cool?
upgraded.
What's your cool?
Let me look. One rank, so it's 1 yellow, 3 green.
You're cool. Man, he's got a hard charmer. Alright, he's good at it. This can decide a whole lot about this relationship.
This is exactly what I was hoping for.
Jeez.
That's not worked.
Damn it, I wanted that despair.
You wanted to hate him?
I know. I wanted some information to force some things.
You're not really feeling up to singing a song, and also
I'm just
I don't think you know what
not,
they're talking about. Can't it?
I don't.
Yeah,
The
it's trying to play
translation, I don't
matchmaker right now.
understand.
Okay. Well, if there's no song, I suppose we can keep going, and I must dream of what your song must sound like.
What's the national anthem of Iwara?
I got that.
Yeah, whatever that is. That's the song. Even if it doesn't have words.
Who was it? I've got Jawara theme. We're also in a desert. This works.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys crossed the pond. It's now sand.
Do I smell?
Yes, you all reek of death. Anyone who touched the mud.
Oh, god damn it.
I smell
Oh.
fine.
Too bad there's not another pond around the actual water. I take the spyglass out and look for an oasis.
Okay. Go for it. Perception.
I cannot see anything with this thing. Belle, would you like this back?
I'll take it back.
Okay.
I don't know how to use it.
That's your 10-foot pole.
Oh,
It's across the pond.
I would have gathered that.
Okay. Don't forget the 10-foot pole.
I gathered the 10-foot pole.
Alright, so you guys are just moving on.
Yeah.
Towards where the tablet is pointing.
This song slaps.
So, where's Aladdin at?
I can show you the world.
Hiding
My
behind the
best Aladdin
shitty
impression.
IMDb reviews.
Where's Blue Will Smith?
I enjoyed the movie, honestly.
Oh, I
I saw
haven't
it with my
seen it,
sister and my
so-
mom.
Dude, I
thought it was
love
fun.
Aladdin's soundtrack so much that like I would pop off to any Aladdin. Anyways, back on track to what we're doing.
Are we gonna find a genie?
Maybe on the other continent.
Furiously takes
Yeah, baby.
notes.
Maybe in Jawara.
That'd be sick.
That would be fucking sick.
Just like the D&D wish spell. Just like what happens.
Whoa.
You guys carry on. Who's canon? Same? Is this the group? You the drivers?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, make me another writing check.
Yes, sir. Whoops.
You should
that
be
it?
the writer. Be right.
Well, I was in the wrong sheet.
I've been taking initiative.
I know.
That's true. All right, do it again.
Well, see what you did?
It's not
Yeah.
going.
Cassius,
to
give me the
smooth
reins.
Nope. Yep. I'm sorry.
He's still got the hat on.
Rude.
Yeah, we got that art commissioned after before this hat's acquisition.
Yeah.
So you guys carry on. Following every maybe hour or so, you get out and Cap One kind of pings the stone tablet looking for, and you kind of are worming your way through and. Oh, excuse me. Oh, so remnants of being sick. The dunes get more prevalent, so you're kind of snaking a lot, and you take some time and travel montage of you pulling on the horses and like the things, someone pushing as you guys are climbing a dune on the side and
Making my way downtown.
Yeah, I'll sing with you.
Yes, Nimbus.
Nice. that was a perfect third, Nimbus.
you guys freak out. It's the sun. You guys are just baking in the heat. Nimbus would actually act as a little cooler too.
Lit.
He's cold
A
and
little
dead.
cooler we can keep
passing.
in.
Hey, Cap One.
Yeah.
You pass me a jerky, please.
Oh yeah, here you go, bud.
I now picture that the window behind the driver's seat is between like your guys' head.
Yeah, it's like a slide. It's a slide
yeah. It's kind of different. We'll figure out what this cart looks like eventually.
Okay.
I like the sliding.
That's
do,
Canada.
yeah, that's
There's like the
amazing.
limo driver. Like, can you shut that? We want some privacy.
We shut it. We shut it to get our own privacy.
Yeah.
The last time I was in a limo, I demanded he shut the thing, but he didn't do it.
I also love that there's just like that's a
Ignore
sentence
me.
that's a sentence you could say. The last time I was in a limo.
I commanded him.
It was just me and Nick Gaudio. We were hammered.
I love that story though. That's such a good
I was like
story.
blacked out almost.
Probably why he
Of
left it open.
course.
Yeah,
I want to be at a venue and be like, it's only $60 more for a limo. So instead of a taxi, why don't we just take a limo?
that's what happens when
Dude, you might as well.
we were.
awesome.
I haven't been that drunk. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, that's a long story. That's good. That is worth telling, but maybe not on stream. You guys keep.
last time I saw Smashing Pumpkins.
Did they cover it? So
I don't remember. I remember the Blackhawks guy opened the show. The national anthem guy.
So there's more dunes, and you're winding your way through, and the people up front make perception checks. It's starting to get towards nighttime. The sun's starting to set. There's
My bad.
no, you're good.
I've got my hood up for show.
You've Dyson curb.
Yep. I just
Yep,
fixed it.
cool. You're getting around, and you start to see like as the dunes come, you think you see like in the distance some of the birds flying, not birds, but like big animals flying. And you keep seeing like flashes of them, and like I guess the first time I won't make you chase them, but you start to see like over the peaks, you see like in the distance like big wings, not feathered but skin,
How far away?
Pretty far.
Can you see that?
What?
He kind of points
Oh,
out.
yeah. Oh, that. Sorry, I saw a bird. Yeah, I see it.
I think we're going the right way.
You're kind of
Dangerous.
like perched halfway up a dune right now.
How many?
Halfway up one of them.
Oh.
Like there's several between you guys. Like it's far away. Like you're.
Yeah.
You still got some travel to do, but.
Let's keep going, but let's keep our eyes peeled.
As you guys keep kind of going down and
And
working
I open
through.
the flap and be like, "Hey, yeah, keep your eyes peeled back there.
We get out and walk.
Be ready."
Again. You're not going to
Gonna
be
get out
moving at
and
any
walk.
extraordinary speeds in a carriage in a desert.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out and walk.
As you guys kind of track them around, and as you crest more, you keep looking and seeing different flashes, and you're having a hard time because you can't really go in a straight line towards it, but you work your winding way close, and night starts to fall because the moving is so close, and what do you guys...
Oh shoot! Forgot it was going night.
I think the horses need a rest.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let's stop for the night at least. Give them some water, some
Where are you
food.
guys gonna stop? Like what kind of area?
Maybe like the base at one of the dunes.
Okay.
Yeah, the one like right ahead of us.
That sounds good.
Base.
Okay. All right. We make camp, and how many are with us? 6? Or no, 5.
There's 5 of us.
I feel like only 1 or 2 of us should sleep at a time, and we should have more up, because
Yeah, I agree with that.
maybe 3 up, 2 sleep. We'll alternate.
All right.
Okay.
I was up pretty early with the
I can
point
I
at
can
Nimbus, so I'll take
take an early watch.
I'll take the early watch too.
I'll take the last one, the
Perfect.
early in the morning one. Like I go into the back of the wagon and go to bed and hope Nimbus curls up next to me.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take first watch as well.
He does. It's not as cozy as you'd hope. I guess it's hot, so I guess it'll get cold though. It's a desert.
Yeah.
The first watch is Enzo, Bell, Cap 1.
Yep.
Okay. So. Whoever wants to roll it. You guys have 3 people, so 2 people can make it with the. Fine.
What are we doing? Perception?
Alright, so the first watch goes without any issues. I need stuff. Yep. Okay. Who's going to take the second watch? You guys, so as you're taking the first watch, so Abel,
Yeah.
How did you? I know you're from across the sea. Met these people in. Don't really know. You never told me where you met them and how you joined.
God. Yeah, well, I came across trying to get to the Imperial City, but accidentally landed in Tide's Reach.
Ah, the ships there are so difficult.
I got on the wrong ship.
I've done that before.
I can believe that. But
As you know,
we
stuff's
met
full.
up in near Tide's Reach, and we all were traveling to the Imperial City, so we just stayed as a group, and then we met the caravan somewhere in Corin, or outside of Corin.
All right, give me a deception roll.
God, what I was afraid of.
I mean,
Let me
that's a
see if I
lie,
have
so
any
you gotta
talent
roll
to
it.
let me see if I have any talent to make this better.
You can't argue that that's a lie, so we're
It is a lie.
We're gonna roll deception on it and see what happens.
Please don't roll blank.
I don't have anything that will help that, I don't think. Okay, so it's a deception.
Yep, deception. You've been on your way from the Imperial City since Tide's Reach.
Yeah. Yes. Been a long journey.
Sounds like it.
Several weeks. We've barely stopped except for maybe the night in Corin and along the way.
Yes, I was traveling for quite a while with the caravan. I'm happy to have acquired a new group of acquaintances. The company is much better.
Where did you come from before Corin?
Around on the caravan, we've traveled many of the cities on this continent that I have named. I don't remember. It might have been Fal. Something. But I'm from South Pole. Go to this map. And when I was 18, I joined. Well, it was I found myself in debt, and I ended up with a bit of a bad crew. Fed the seas for a while, living the free life of
Sailor.
man on the sea, and then I found my way. Took up hunting. I landed on Fal. I came in through Mistport, which is like, yeah, you probably wouldn't have been going there. It's an East Coast city.
Yeah.
All right, so second watch we can run. Who's second watch?
I mean, Castus.
Cass is doing last third watch. Is there only two? I don't remember.
We're gonna have to overlap, so we'll get less sleep if we do the 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Somebody won't recover strain.
I can be okay with that.
Also, you guys have someone who can use the rock.
we'd give it to Belle since she was feeling
Yeah, I
sick.
need to heal.
And then yeah, so I guess it'd be just Cap 1 for the second one, or we need to rest for 2 of the watches to be fully rested.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we didn't plan that out.
There's 3 watches usually.
Yeah.
Then I'll take the next watch with Cap 1 then.
Okay. And then, yeah, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Make vigilance for me.
Oops. Again?
Nope, that's fine.
Do I need to roll again as well?
Yes, different watch. Okay, so second one, you guys don't see anything either. Use that a moment. I don't know if you need to do anything, discuss, or just carry on. But we can move to the third one, which is Castus.
Okay. Whatever. I'm just sitting there looking at the stars, mostly.
Alright, Castus.
As I wake up,
When I wake up?
anything happening? Any movement?
No, nothing that we've seen.
Yep, nothing.
Okay, well, you guys want, you guys can rest.
Alright, good night.
Alright, you make your roll. Alright. In the distance, you're able to see like some of the stars get blacked out as things are flying, but they don't seem to be approaching. Like you guys are close.
Okay.
As the sun crests up early morning, everybody comes to. Bell, you heal all wounds, all strain. Everybody else heal all strain. Cap 1 doesn't, I think. Right, that's what was.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll give the rock back.
Thank you, Bell.
Or to
Do a discipline check, I think, right? At the end of combat, you could have done that. So you can do one now. Recover strain. Want. An uncontested discipline, and for each success, you can heal a strain, right?
Yep. Or cool.
Yeah, so discipline or cool, Cap 1, you can decide.
How many purple dice was it?
0. So you can heal that many strain if you want.
Yeah.
God damn.
He's traveled the desert alone at night, stayed up before.
Oh yeah. No
We've
big
been
deal.
here.
So now as we rise, how far away? Are they circling, kind of like the Ableton were?
Not like continuously, but you've seen them take off and land, and there's multiple, and you're not sure the count.
Ugh. Well,
Seems to be another kind of nesting thing or something like that.
looks familiar to the Ableton. I bet this is where our hag is.
Yeah, she's controlling larger creatures too, so probably a bit more powerful.
Yes. Approach with caution, but well, let's approach. Bright and early. I'm gonna snack on some jerky.
Are we gonna take the cart with us, or should we go on foot?
How far away are we?
Not like days travel or anything, or like it's like maybe a few hours on foot. You could do it. Not that
I feel
far.
like we should get closer because, you know, I don't want to leave the horses out in the desert.
yeah. I agree.
Okay.
But we should, once we get remotely near, we should
Probably like a 3-hour hike from here.
proceed on foot once we get closer.
All right. So
Sounds like a plan.
right. Make. Use just okay. Make another writing cannon. Put this totally. you kind of pick up and get everything ready, and assume everybody's kind of aware and ready now.
Great.
As you're pushing in, and
The tablet is still drawing in this
it's
direction.
it's going right there, yeah.
Okay.
As push on, he gets closer, and you guys are kind of winding through, and you close in to where, like, now there's maybe only 2 dunes between you guys, and you've seen a few of them pick up and fly off, and they don't seem to be doing anything. Like, they're kind of just flying around, and you're close enough now probably to hike in. What is the fighting plan? These monsters look quite a bit larger.
Yes, have you ever fought one of these before?
I've hunted lions, which are similar size, but not with wings and the barbs and things. They're quite quick. They're anything like what they look like. Quite agile.
Are they pack hunters, or
The lions are. Yes.
should we stay together, or should we spread out?
I've never fought one of these, but the lions, they sneak up around.
Okay, let's stay together. We'll move as one, and
I think whatever that I was covered in bones last fight. That was I was afraid for a moment, but didn't seem to be dangerous.
you will be protected with us, and so you are part of us now.
And then I believe, as you told me, the knighthood is coming. That's right. Did I say it right? He looks towards Bell.
Nod.
No? Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
And, we shall see what the hunt brings. So you guys push forward, I assume. I don't know.
Yeah.
Carrying on. So you guys move forward and kind of like going up the first dune and peeking over, and you look down, and it's still more of the same. As you're getting closer, you start to hear like roars and things like that, and louder. Make a group stealth check.
I feel like we should all peek our head over the dune, like one by one, just like, and try to scope out the.
Can everybody make a stealth roll for me?
Oh god.
Nice, Castus.
Yep.
And Cap one.
Yeah, that's bad. We're just standing there.
I guess we should utilize you, Cannon, and Enzo.
As you guys are moving over, you guys see 2 chimeras flying and something between them dangling. As you get closer, you realize it's a big Zag corpse, and they're like together carrying it back,
Oh, Jesus.
and they're going right to the area that's on the other side of this next dune.
So there's a dune, like
Between
you
guys,
between us.
yeah. It well, I think that answers your question.
Close.
They are pack hunters.
Yeah. Well, I think whatever we're looking for is on the other side of that dune.
There was another hag patrolling them. I don't. The last one's magic was quite powerful. I don't. What is our plan for fighting? We have to deal with chimeras and a hag.
Kill a hag first.
I don't know. Last time I bum rushed the hag, and it worked out.
We seem to have. There were spells in the area too.
Yeah.
Be vigilant.
Yeah. This could get messy.
Well, at least we know the direction. I say, Enzo, if you're up for it, we should go check it out first.
Yeah, if we stay on here on this dune, you guys can scout.
We need to go check it out. No action needed, and then we come back and
Yes.
move as a unit.
Yes. I like that plan.
Then let's go.
I put my hood up, did it.
You and Enzo, you guys see from this spot on the dune, Gannon and Enzo descend down and move forward. You're climbing the dune and starting to get towards the top. And the two chimeras that are coming in, bringing it in, kind of disappear over, and you lean over and you look down and see a group of the chimeras waiting for the Zag to fall, and the ones that come in, they just kind of bring it in and drop it and let it like slam onto the ground and veer off and fly away like they're going for more. And that's where we can end.
Ominous.
I have to figure out some stuff. They clearly don't know how strong you guys are.
We're big boys, man. We're at like 350 experience.
Yeah.
I will say that was some very aggressive rolls we had this evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have some nasty ones.
I mean, opening up with a 14-point crit. 14 damage crit.
Yeah.
A lot. But yeah, we'll pick up there.
Do you want us to gain experience this time around too, or do you want to hold that off as well?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I don't know. Do we feel like it's
really up to
nice
you.
to have? I know, but it's nice to have. It feels like you're progressing. Cause like I don't know, we've been slow. So
I
even
like
like
the
this,
experience.
I don't really care if you guys get huge. I'll just start throwing dragons at you and stuff.
Okay.
There's insane monsters in this book. Like we've not scratched the surface on how you guys haven't fought a nemesis yet. Like there's ranks of monsters and you've only fought a rival.
We fought, what's his name was a nemesis?
No, he wasn't. He was an adversary, which is different.
Okay.
That's a rank of something. It upgrades checks. But Nemesis is a class of bad guy. Like, I can grab, like, so I have this book open on the side here, and let's see what a Nemesis is. We got Splig, King of all Goblins. He's, like, one of the easiest Nemesises, and he's has some really dope abilities. Like, they have cool abilities that do crazy shit. There's, like, a dragon that's got, like, 8 or 9 soak and like 60 wounds, and like can burn the earth and stuff. Like there's bad guys that are insane, which is fun.
Yeah,
And once you guys become gods, like you can fight terrifying things.
and we haven't had combat in like 4 or 5 sessions, so we've had like that steady experience. I know we've 3 of us got a dedication. Oh. A big power spike.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, folks.
You guys would probably be like equivalent to like level 9.
Yeah, sign
or
us
10.
off.
I don't know. Bye.
Catch us next Thursday. Same hood rat time, same hood rat place.
There it is.
Wait. Where is it?
My friends.
I can't be in charge of all this.
Oh.